Hi there. Welcome, Carl. Bonk indeed. Hi, Zero. We'll have to be sure to save some bonks for Edgeworth. Oh, yeah. Edgeworth's hair. Alright, let's get this show on there. Alright. Alright, that would seem to be, looks like the latest one. Grah! You have disgraced me for the pale moon in the sky, cries for your blood. Okay. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa. The warrior sees gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate? Whoa, stop waving that room around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? I mean, Phoenix is really channeling some of the energy right here. This just... this seems about right. Oh, 10 years old? So what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me out like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one has paid any attention to the Wright & Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Okay. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Admittedly, my boss got murdered, and a complex scheme involving a major corporation isn't a great selling point for your law firm. Yeah. I mean, what with the recent, rename and everything. Yes. Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. What? Okay. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying it's the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick? But we got there awfully fast. October 16, 9:22, Wright & Company law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. Yeah, this setup is incredible. The actor Willpower was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the evil magistrate. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Don't worry, I'm sure the world won't end with a phone call. I mean, unless this is like Monarch or Persona or something. Yes, Wright & Company law offices? What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So, what? So, I've decided to be our first case. we were laboring under the illusion that we were the boss. Hey, Raku. And thanks for the host. Okay. Alright. I guess let's talk to Maya. What should we do other than what you just told us? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. Yeah, this feels like a very Harvey Birdmanish development. Yes. Yes, my money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, definitely shouldn't be any... Yeah, did you get that thing I sent you? Oh, boy. I mean, there's not like... Yeah, I don't... That's not what we're examining here. It's time to go to the detention. We'll keep Maya from waiting further. October 16, detention center, visitor's room. Oh, hi. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Willpower's our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once. Maybe twice. Okay. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No! This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah, and apparently a mass murderer, according to you. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay, so for mass murdered innocent. Got you. Okay. Alright, what happened here? That sounds like the good place to start. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Okay. Alright. What about the Steel Samurai here? Maybe you can explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick! How did you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Again, a lot of me energy here. Alright. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Of course not, that never happens in those kind of shows. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Yeah, you need a reason to drag the show out for a few seasons. Indeed. Alright, Howard's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. That is quite the sort. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Yes, that's a great alibi. Our case is definitely solved here. And some action hero? What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! Maya, I just want to say, it's kind of not really appropriate for you to be so excited given that there was just a murder, you know? That's what we're going to investigate. Okay, never mind. I'm willing to bet $10 she has for autographs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Of course, we hit examine, he disappears, so yeah, okay, right. Okay, so let's just move on. Yeah, he's into this to a concerning degree. Yeah. To the studio. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. Old bag. Okay. You want in, you gotta go through me. Sorry. We're lawyers. You can tell by the way she's dressed. Oh yeah, well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. Oh my god, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Yeah, but that's because we're lawyers working for the supposed murderer. Never mind. Okay. Used today. I think, yeah, dodgy should be doing, or do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease. Just move. Yeah. Okay. I can't keep up with that. Okay. Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Good job, Phoenix. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Used today. Okay. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Okay. What can you tell me about Willpowers, then? Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Oh. Okay. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. Why do you think so, then? Yes. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. No, not my biscuits. I can't afford to lose my biscuits. This is the only case we've had this month. If I lose my biscuits, I'll lose everything. Okay. Alright, what about Mr. Hammer? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? Probably Phoenix, but like me, you wouldn't have, no. Yes. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Okay, is there anything here to actually check out? Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Okay. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. The computer that runs the studio security camera. Hey! No touching! Okay. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Then in that case, it's time for us to head back. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Let's be honest with the client, Maya. Right, not at all. At worst, you're suspect. Okay, no honesty here then. Alright, got it. Okay. Alright, let's follow up on the alibi again, since we apparently got through. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Okay. Yes, what about the security lady? About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking. Well, okay. Oh yeah, we won't. Yes, actually she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Alright, Powers' request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. I got a bad feeling this isn't going to be enough. But we must try. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Save money says you think it's a fake. Yeah. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Howard's request given to the security lady. Alright. I think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. I'm sorry we don't look reliable enough for you. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There are masks in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick! 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios and its court record. Alright. Okay, so, yep, there we go. Don't need to present it to her, so... let's go outside Studio 1. October 16, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Oh, hi, Detective Gumshoe. I was really hoping to see you here. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Yeah, Yes, I really was hoping to see you here. Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. Good. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Well, just let him have his good brood, then. I hope he brooded for days. Yes. Oh no, Edgeworth is having a sad alert the internet, yes. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. That's right. Yeah. She's got you there. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, you can screw this case up too. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here? Well... We're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey! You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I say he's a character, alright? Okay. What do you know, Gumshoe? Alright. What about the investigation so far? So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick? Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The Autopsy Report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. So you won't tell us about the investigation, but we'll hand us the Autopsy Reports. Oh, Gumshoe. Alright. Well, that's the reason for the arrest, then. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Willpower. Okay, that's unfortunate. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Yeah, we did that. Okay. Nick, if that's true... Yeah, our case was not starting out well. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Alright, tell me about the security lady. Nothing says I'm sure about times and places like constantly looking up to the side and arching your brow. Yeah. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Of course she would. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Alright, so what's this decisive evidence then? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Let's not go that far yet. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha! I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Yeah, we don't have a free pass to the place. Remember what Old Bag said? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's look at this autopsy report we got. Okay, time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. Okay, that's not very helpful. Okay. Alright, let's take a look around here. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Okay, well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Okay. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, STI 307. Or ST1 307. That must be the camera ID number. Which should be Studio 1 307. Okay. Let's see. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Okay, that's probably a clue to something. Took that tree down with it, too. Okay, yeah, let's look at this tree. Oop. Apparently we can't look at the tree. Okay. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Okay. Let's see then. Well, first, anything else? Oh, yeah, I guess we can look at the sign. But there's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, it went perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what is that supposed to mean, pal? Okay. Alright. Seems like we have looked at everything. Okay. So... let's see. It probably not going to be as simple as him letting us in. Nope. Okay. Back to the main gate. Nick, look! That security lady is in the card station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Thanks, Phoenix. Yes. Hey, you! Donuts indeed. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Okay. Well, what about this photographic proof, then? Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. Sure. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of the gate, left from the gate here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Okay. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate. That gate, see? Then it snaps the photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. Seems like we already asked these two, so I'm not sure why they're not checked off. I haven't had donuts in forever, and there's a place right down the road I should get some sometime. Yeah, donuts, sir. I haven't had a lot of those either. Let's run through these quickly and see if there's anything different. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just for one. The murder happened right around 2:30. The only one I've seen go through here, 1, 2, 3, is Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him. He's not the one. What did it? I don't know who is. Okay, maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Okay. Anything new on this one? Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest. Back in the day, making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Getting some real hot, cold vibes from the security lady. Like, yes, the right thing, and she warms right up. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? I don't know if there's anything that will do anything there. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Okay, nope. Okay. Alright, I guess... What am I doing? Okay, let us go back to detention here, and we'll ask him about the card. I hope it'll let us ask him about the card. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Willpower's. I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Okay. So, apparently... not gonna be doing anything there. Let's... back to this. No new options. Okay. Well, let's try getting into the employee area. October 16, Global Studios, employee area. Nick! That's where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Howard's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Yes, let's snoop. I mean, investigate. Yes, just investigate. Yes. Okay. Well, let's look around here quick first. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Okay. Yep. And that's Signed by the dressing room door. Willpower. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Yeah, maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Remember, if anyone asks, we're totally allowed to be here. It's perfectly normal lawyer behavior. Yes. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like... Samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Yes. Yes, that. Okay. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme stacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Okay. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone is probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay. And... it's right here. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Okay. So, I think we've looked at everything, then. Yes. Yes, it looks like we've looked at everything. Oh! We can slide over. Okay. What is with this? The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. She really is too precious. Kind of just want to pat her head and agree with what she's saying. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right! Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Oh, boy. Alright, what's with this thing here? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably a new old Tokyo castle. Yes. What do we got a bike here? Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Consistently great character throughout the series. Yeah. Meanwhile, is there anything else to look at? No, I think the grate was the most important thing we needed to see there. Probably the electric the electric bike here is also going to be of importance. Okay. Move. Let us go into the dressing room. October 16, Global Studios, dressing room. Howard's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping? No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Well, no, I mean, as we saw, we can't see through the window. Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Yeah, I don't know. With this legal system, I don't know if that matters. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes, Maya. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Oh, ouch, Phoenix. Okay. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. That's how I like it. Oh. What's with this? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. Okay. So, what's this here? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs do you have? How many stomachs is this going? Oh, God. Yep. Okay. What's this bag? Oop. Hello. I'd like to... Yeah, thank you. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Yes. For the investigation, Maya. Yes. Yes. Not souvenir collecting. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Anything else about it? I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Oh. Let's see. What is this here? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Okay. What about the window? It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've looked at everything. Okay. Yes. Let us head to Studio 1 then. Hi there. Bye. Oh, wait. Any new options? Okay, no. Bye then. Any new options? Nope. Okay. Oop. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Wait. Do we get the option if we investigate? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opens! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay. There we go. Now we can go in. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be just a quick be right back and see you guys in a second. I return. Okay. And, let's fix the position here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Let us begin our examination. Clearly a ladder is... Yes, look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions. I'm sorry that we racially profiled the ladder. Yes. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yes, don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh, hi. Sorry, my partner is kind of, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Willpowers. Yes, WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Oh, good. We have a true believer. Yes. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Okay. Well, let us talk to you then. What about the day of the crime? Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Okay, my avatar position still seems a little weird. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. That seems better. Okay. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay, Willpower. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? Totally not one like Maya, no. Yeah. Ooh, what kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here... Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. You know, other than the person who crawled through that gate. I mean, no, obviously there was no one who crawled through that gate. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Yeah, what about the sensing someone? So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew is in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in her witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to do that right now. Let's finish examining the scene. Okay. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. And you're about to sit in, right? I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Oh, okay. What's this canvas? What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Yes. Oops. No. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, okay. Hold on to that dream, Maya. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, I go for the Steel Samurai there. She already looks the part, you know. Already got the right style of dress there, so. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Fujihama. She's period appropriate, you might say, yeah. Does the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, let's look at this. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay would take. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Is there anything with... okay. Apparently nothing to do with the, like, individual markers. Okay. Yeah, okay. Looks like we've checked everything here. Anything you say to her? No. What do we actually have to... nothing worth presenting. Okay. Okay. I guess we go talk to Old Bag. We got nothing to ask you either. Okay. October 16, Global Studios, main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Why are you doing that? Please stop that. Maybe you'll stop if we talk to you. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, let's go find the priest. Wait, we need to do an exorcism. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant at Studio 1. Maya, let's not tell her that. We don't want the one witness on our side being murdered now. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you young ones are like that now. I know when I was young, I don't know, new thing about restricting others back then, we can do the same. Okay. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Yes. Yes. Okay. Computer that runs the security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers for this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes, let's try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. Well, that's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh, was it 307 or 370? Let's try it. There, entered. Nothing happened. Okay, nope. Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? No. I mean, it's only 3 options. I'm pretty sure it's the other one, so... It's the other 3A1. So... Okay, let's give it a try. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Willpower? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 p.m., photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's no photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Powers, question mark, photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Well, I mean, it would create some doubt. Yes. Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for the day? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer is. Was? Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Alright, yes. Let us save. And this time let's put it like in the first slot. Yes. Okay. She really is in her element here. It's adorable. Yeah. Oh, wait. Man, thinking about Anachronax now and that Yammer ability Grumpos used to wear people down. Yeah. Oh, man, I totally forgot about that. Oh, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Willpower. Bonk indeed. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Willpower, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in the Studio 1 of Global Studios. Trying to chat out with a gavel. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. I'm sure you're thrilled to be doing that. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, you see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No. I think I can probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. I mean, of course it would be medieval. I mean, samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Hello, demon lady. Will the witness declare her name? Oh, of course. Of course, she would go fawn over Edgeworth. Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please? Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please? Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Objection! Objection to the witness' talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Half the court is asleep now, yeah. Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-throughs there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. Okay. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Alright. We will start this out just by pressing everything for the moment. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. So up until that time, anyone who wanted could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I had. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there couldn't get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Okay. Our old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. A run-through? They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old Hammer went to the Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleepy when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? I had some errands to run that morning, okay? We must know about these errands. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Answer the question, Demon Lady. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. Wait, we pressed that, didn't we? Okay, so she's just repeating herself. Okay. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second? Of course! I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, Whippersnapper? No, it's just, after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday, I can watch the gate eat donuts at the same time. Snipper-wapper. Snipper-wapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Okay. Murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? You gotta press it even though I don't know what we'll get out of it. Let's press it. How did you know that? Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. That face is straight up possessed. I call a priestess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need an exorcist here. Yes. We need this to happen at a church, not. You asked me, a detective isn't cut out for his job. Yes, Edward. Poor Detective Gunship getting ratted out by a security guard. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. Okay. 2, you're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who is the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. No, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. Okay. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Okay. Yep, just to be on the safe side. Even though I think we're pretty safe with what we're about to present. I mean, it's not like we have a lot of options here. Okay. Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Mrs. Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mrs. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edward is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Oh, let's hear about your proof then. Okay. This is gonna be good. Oh, I don't know. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That was exactly my plan. Yes. Prepare to oink. Alright. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper! Yeah, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady want to cry. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Oh, that morning during the run-through of the action scene. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. What exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through. Okay, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Okay. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Bonk indeed. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Okay. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Wait, what? What? His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Okay. Mr. Powers' ankle's badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where's the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Willpower. Yes, because we know it's impossible for two people to ever have a sprained ankle at the same time. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Let us object, yes. Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Willpower. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. But allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Okay, witness account continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go into the studio before then was Willpower. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Let us begin the pressing. How do you know that? Yeah, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. Yep. As the detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Okay. Powers. Again. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there? What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 p.m.? Yeah, that's right. She would say that he was locked. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Okay. What do we get? Yes, we did that. Okay. If we had, they would have seen them. Are you sure? Witnesses answer the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Oh, even afterwards is good. At least he's horrified by this as well. Old windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Oh, the time before... Okay. Okay. We've pressed everything, so we gotta present something. Okay. So 2:30 would be afterwards. Present the photo again? Because, I mean, that doesn't seem like there's... I mean, if we look at it here... Either he's holding the spot that's covered with a duct tape, or this is a different weapon. What is he wearing on his back? Probably not important, but still. Okay. But first, we got to make sure the balls. Okay. Let's go ahead and save here, though I don't think so, because I don't know if she actually made a comment that we could actually send those to you for those willpower. If they had, I would have seen them. It's probably going to be like the map. Okay. Alright, let's take the chance. Nope. Okay. Well, never mind that. Okay, time for his death. Okay. Murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been meted with duct tape. Let's check again. Oh, there it is. Yep, okay. So the duct tape was like right at the top. Okay, so if that doesn't last, gonna help us. So the flaw's got to be somewhere else. One idea, but I don't think it will necessarily be. Let's give this a try. Oh, no, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, let us look at the evidence we have. Okay, found out 1015, chest by spear. Alright, guide map. Let's look again. Yeah, so she... Yeah, good chance she would have seen anybody coming out of the employee area too. What if there was someone in the studio too? Let's just take a look through this here. The only person I saw go to the studio for was Willpower. No one else went there. Yeah, I would have seen. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Check there. Dragon one leg. I wonder why that says photo 2 though. Let's just try this. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. I admit they're difficult to tell apart, but yes. Yes, I do. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, I printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Willpower. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by. Well, yes. That's what it was seen to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Yeah, I had a feeling photo 2 was gonna come in then. I just didn't realize that was the time to present it until... yeah. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Yeah, I mean, part of the problem with this is that it's not just about figuring out the case, but about figuring out, like, the specific order you've got to present things in, too. That's more than anything what seems to trip me up. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Solveig? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. More testimony from her, yes. More time she spends here in the courtroom and not in a church getting an exorcism. Alright. Yeah, so at the time of the evidence, it comes down to what jumps at you about each piece. Yeah. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. One other important job to do. Yeah, I'm gonna see demon-faced guard any minute. Yeah. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh, boy. Alright, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. Okay, yeah, we'll see this and you just start pressing. So. Another job. That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. Okay, so we only have, your memory. Lovely. Okay. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. We noticed that. Yes, this. That grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. The drain, they happen to be open. Yeah, convenient. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers, kids. So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by on the gate on the way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Possible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers! Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. My partner? Yes, I believe she would. I believe she would, yes. So, where's the sleeping? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. Really, did you think no one would want to steal stuff from a popular TV show? Especially the fangirl next to you right now? Yeah. Yeah. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Oh boy. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Alright, court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. William Willpower. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpower. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let's make sure we can save before we get like locked into making a choice. Okay. Okay. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. Because the stakes weren't high enough. So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Okay. We'll go with old bag. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. Well, she knew she was going to be photographed. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. There's the face. Yes. 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 Tomorrow to the church. Yes. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh, yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump off with an objection to some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. I feel like we made the right choice on that one, so... we're going to press. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mrs. Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute! That looks like a hard feeling. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased! He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, wasn't it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let us see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? I mean... card key would, I think, be the one. Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key? I see! Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. Oh, boy. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh, wait a second. I'm not gonna just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. This is all a bag. What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Yeah, I get the feeling Eddie didn't plan on exactly having this witness. Nope. Nope. Mrs. Olbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Okay. So you were told not to talk? That's right. By the studios and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Okay. There were some other people in the studio on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. You wouldn't have seen anyone come from Studio 2. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Yes, there was a Studio 2, Phoenix. You can see it in the map. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. How the heck did that happen? Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but, yeah, not just yet. Let's press on the other things. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Not just yet. Okay, let's see if I can keep quiet about something. There were... So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it! I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Okay. Done? Who are these people? Okay, yeah, we... Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any reason to continue now. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Sorry, Edgeworth. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings of the trial of Mr. Willpowers. And tomorrow, the trial of Edgeworth in the matter of the murder of Mrs. Oldbag. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 18, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Maya, really? Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay, that's good. That's a good point to call it for today, then. Alright. Let's go ahead and save that number 1. Okay. So, there we go. That is good. Yes, that went pretty smoothly. So, I'm pleased with that today. And screen. So, on that note, let us see who we're going to raid. Oh boy, do we have a lot of people up. Okay. Just chatting. Pokemon Sword Shield. A couple of people doing Pokemon Sword Shield. Skyrim, Terraria, Project Zomboid, Pokemon Showdown, another Pokemon Sword Shield. Okay. Final Fantasy 14. No, we'll skip that. Stardew Valley, Genshin Impact, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I think I might do this Breath of the Wild with. I rated her before, but as far as I know, she's still not where she's needed to get affiliate. So take a look. Oh yeah, way down there. Yeah, she can use the help, so we'll rate her again. Okay. All right, say hi to Becca Matai. And thanks for coming, everybody.